good. Got that cleared off. Gotta get the gloves on though. Yeah. Should have got a Gatorade. What's that be? Crap. Well, it's all good. Anyways, let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Get that. And now we play the waiting game. Yeah. It's been a it's been a day. I'm definitely tired. Just adulting and such, you know. I mean, 8 hour shift. For that 8 hour shift, I filmed 6 videos. And yeah, getting back and probably gonna film some more even after this reaction. So, you know, putting in that work as much as I can. But yeah, and I got the hiccups. My goodness. Okay. Big time hiccups. Frick. I can't get rid of them. Hang on. I actually had a pretty decent beat going on there, but let's see. They gone. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Got rid of my hiccups. My goodness. Yo, Baymon's in here. What's going on, man? Avix? What's going on, guys? I know it's a little bit late. Apologies, but obviously, you know, just cranking before adulting and then going and adulting for a while, and then now getting home. And I also got to do more adulting for the next few days in a row, but it's all good. You already know, putting in that big time work. When I told you guys that I push big time in August, I meant it. You know, it's being the birthday month. Speaking of which, it's now my dad's birthday. And if you haven't seen, I did put out a video. Definitely go and check out that video and put in the comments, happy birthday. I'm going to be showing it to him at the very end of the day. So, yeah. But anyways, we gotta get into this episode reaction, dude. I clear my throat too. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear my throat. All right, there we go. Anyways, I had beatbox. Probably beatboxing. But yeah, we got to get into today's episode. So I'm like, I'm going to be on top of it this time. Not going to wait like a whole another week in order to get 2 episodes. We're just getting into it. So yeah, Iger Akabana. Yo, hello, Iger. How are you doing? But yeah, so got to get into the reaction, man. Episode number 21. So the interesting thing definitely being, you know, well, Shu coming back, of course. Like seeing Shu, just had to adjust this a little bit. There we go. But obviously seeing Kurenai Shu, but also the introduction of another new character, and it seems like Rashad knows her pretty well. But I think her name, yeah, Ilya. She's basically a blader that's also a roller blader, and it's so cool seeing that she has such a unique gimmick and finally getting a powerful female blader that has her own actual individual bay, man. That makes me big time hyped to see. I've been waiting for a female character that's on that level for a long time with Burst, and we finally are getting it now. Yeah, big time hype. So, if she's getting her own exclusive bay, which I mean her name starts with I, the only one I could see is honestly Ifrit. Because we had Inferno Ifrit, I too, but they never used it, and it would be amazing if they actually give her Ifrit. If her name is Ilya, I mean Ifrit would fit with that very, very well. But yeah, for sure. Especially like the uppercut kind of points with it, because just the way it was spinning to the right, but the points were crazy uppercut points, and that's just a notorious thing for Ifrit, or at least how it was. You know, with the design had crazy uppercut attack points. Uh, but yeah, regardless, I'm big time hype. I'm big time hyped to even seeing we're getting a female blader that's on that level, man. Been waiting for the longest time. We know what her bay is now, actually. Oh, really? Well, don't spoil it for me if they show it in the show or anything. We're just going to get into the episode. All right, so let's see here. Episode number 21, man. All right, let's see this. So it starts off with Bell. So that's, yeah, that is Spriggan in the center. It's like Belial's gotten even stronger. Is this a dream? Probably. And then just sent it in the air. Like what? Astro Spring. Yo, Free? Yeah, it's gotta be a dream. Because Free just showed up. He's probably just thinking about all the losses he's had because a lot of these losses have had like they've definitely humbled him. Uh-oh. And then the ground breaking from underneath him. Ah! He's definitely having a nightmare. Ah, no, I will defeat you. And then his Gramps is sitting right there. Sounds like you were having a nightmare. Probably something like that, you know. Uh, then he grabbed Belial. But now he's got Belial with the S gear upgrade. Also, anybody who's wondering if I'm going to get the S gear upgrade, of course, let's see. Are you going to share? I can't fully show it. I can't physically show it because copyright. Yeah, what? No, not you said. I can't physically show it, but I can react to it, of course. But yeah. Anybody who's wondering if I'm gonna get the S gear and put it on Belial, of course, just gotta wait for Spriggan to get here. Once it gets here, you know I'll be doing like review on it, comparison battles, all that good stuff. I mean, I just did it with Valkyrie, and look how many videos I put out in the better part of the last 4 days. So yeah, just patience, my good friends. You will see a lot more coming very soon, of course. S gear, best gear in my opinion. Gimmick wise, it definitely is the most diverse because literally you flip it, it can be in a free rotation defense mode or it locked in and be in a full out attack mode, and that's gonna up Belial's overall attack for sure. I think it would be usable. Yeah, because how it fits, it'll be usable even when it's in the high mode. And that honestly will make it where the high mode, because in my opinion, the high mode for Belial is not as strong as the low mode. A lot of the Dynamite battle bays that way just because lower center of gravity, more compact, bigger hits, all that good stuff. And also up to burst resistance. But it'll make it where even Belial, if it's in the high mode, it'll still have some big time attack because of that S gear if it's locked in the attack mode. So yeah, I definitely see the S gear making it that much stronger. And it shows each gear is making Belial stronger. Even the comparison battles I've been doing and such, it's shown. It's getting stronger for sure. So imagining it with the S gear, but then also the L gear when that comes out, that's going to add additional attack and weight for sure. Belial's going to be like, I know I make jokes about it being like a Beyblade lasagna, but it's going to be a strong bay for sure with all the parts. It's got a lot of weight to it as well. But yeah, so anyways, got to get back into it. So this is the arena. Is that a blimp? Oh no, it's not a blimp. It's the shuttle. You know, the ship that they're on. So Hannah, Basra, and Ranzo are all eating. Like it's so good. You did a good job with this, amigo. So they're just sitting enjoying the food. And it's probably wondering where Belle is. Oh, they all look over, and it's Gramps. Probably like, where's Belle at? Probably saying he's off training because he's really focused ever since the loss with Shu, you know? I mean, he did lose to both Shu and Free, so of course it's kind of just biting him a little bit. It's definitely bugging him. They're probably going to find him. Oh, Belle, we're gonna find you, amigo. Or we're gonna help you, amigo. Oh, now we got Free. He's thinking about Rashad. Probably about Belial. It's like, oh, what? Oh, he just launched it in. Yo, battle. Okay. He's just going straight in for a battle. Like, Fafnir's going down this time. Free just caught it in his hand like a beast. That was sick. That was really sick. All right. Look, did you upgrade your bay? Yeah, the S gear. Probably saying it's going to be a different battle this time. Free just being so smug as usual. Right now, he's like, you think you could win just by upgrading a part on your bay? Is that what you're gonna do in order to try and win? But he's holding it out with the S gear. I will beat you. Let's see. Honestly, with the S gear, it's more of an even playing field. But we'll have to see if it can actually win. I mean, this is free we're talking about. Oh, and Gramps, of course, with the cam. So everybody can watch. Okay, boys and he's the announcer. Oh my god. Okay. Gramps is announcing now. All right. I mean, he's doing pretty well. Dynamite Balio with the F gear, the V gear, and now the S gear. Holy crap, T-Flame. Bro, what? You what? Bro, I was not expecting that. Oh my gosh. Don't make me tear up now, man. I mean, for real, it was a long day. It was honestly a long day of just work and such, you know? It was busy. It was a really busy day. But constantly, whenever I'm on my break, I'm just checking the comments on the videos and seeing you guys' comments and such and your feedback. And it honestly makes it that much better. So just know you guys helped me out a lot today. Didn't even realize that you did, for sure. And just this dude, like, thank you so much for the donation. Holy crap. I'm shook and just, I mean, I'm honored, man, that people even watch and say that I'm a part of their childhood just watching me throughout all these years. That's surreal to hear, man, for sure. And that you're still here and sticking around for sure. Also, check out T Flame's channel. He recently did an unboxing, actually. It was on a Storm Pegasus, and definitely enjoyed it, man. Definitely dug it for sure. But definitely gonna show him some love, you guys. Uh, yeah. So, whew, deep breaths, deep breaths. It's all good. Okay. Anyways, let's get back into it. Can you show the show? I can't show the show either because copyright. I can't physically show it, but I can explain things with it. But there are different places you can go in order to watch the show. You know, if I could, I would, but I can't. All right, but here we go. Oh, Ranzo, Bossera, and Hannah are all behind. Oh, here we go. First battle. Ready? Seto. 3, 2, 1. Go. Shoot! All right. Free actually did a pretty good launch. Van shot shoot! Going for it right away. Oh, going in the center with the close range attacks. He said something about it. Free and Bell are battling. Oh, all right. So Rashad, Vol, and Waki are all watching together. The S gear, he got inspiration from Spriggan for that one. Like Bell's a creative blader. I think Rashad said Free's still gonna win it though. Like Bell may have gotten stronger, but he's facing Free. Rashad's acting way too smug now, man. The more that he speaks and such in his mannerisms going into these later episodes, or at least these middle season episodes, I'm starting to get a little bit more of like anti-hero esque kind of mannerisms, like tweener mannerisms, you know. But Belial is getting some big time hits in on Fafnir and sent it back. Belial shooting forward. Uh-oh, hits Fafnir, but it's absorbing that power. Kick, counter! And kicked it back. He's like, this ends now. Probably something like that. But Belial landed. That V gear. And now Hannah's on the commentary. Oh! Fafnir! Yo, Fafnir's design, just the three heads on it, it looks so sick. Ah! Benny! Oh, let's go, dude. Shooting forward. All them lighting up. Dynamite to bomber! Uh-oh. He smiled. Ooh! He bursted it. Okay. It's like, yeah, did you see that there? He probably just saying, like, okay, you gotten a bit stronger. But I mean, we had to expect this. I know people are gonna probably be triggered and be like, "Oh, free lost to this new blader, yada yada, etc." Blah blah blah. Well, considering yes, Bella's still a bit of a new blader. I mean, he's new to this season, but also it's not like he just came in and was well. He did come in and start whooping on people, but also free having vanish whooped him. You know, once all these legends started getting their dynamite battle bays, they were whooping. You know, they're getting the win over Bell with Bellio, and then he started getting all his upgrades, and it shows even with the upgrades, him getting stronger and learning. It shows his way of learning from all of them. So yes, he got whooped by them, but he's also learning. It's like you know, being a rival, but also them being his teachers. And he's learning from literally all of them with this. So yeah, I mean, it started with Free. He got the F gear, but still lost. Wasn't enough. So it shows Free's still really, really powerful. And then facing off against Vault, losing to Valkyrie, but then getting the V gear, getting the win with the V gear. Showing his growth as a blader, and then facing Shu, getting whooped by Shu, but then getting the S gear after, getting stronger, learning even from Shu and such. So, you see it go down this route. Maybe he puts up a good fight against Spriggan this next time. Um, or maybe she will still get the win because she was kind of playing with Bell still. Like even like power wise, he wasn't clearly using his full out power. Maybe he was still messing with Bell then, and then even Bell going after him with the S gear, he might get the win. But then Louis coming back in, and then because Guilty Longinus is coming. That thing's gonna be a beast too. I cannot wait. Oh my gosh, it's gonna hit like a truck for sure. I just hope it doesn't have like the slash effect or like the bloody effect even, to where it looks really really sick, but it ends up bursting. Like how it was from Nightmare to Bloody. But yeah. Uh, but it's definitely gonna be a beast. But then imagine him getting the L gear. At that point, he'll probably be able to maybe beat Shu, probably take out Louis. We'll just have to wait and see how it develops. And just the big time question is Rashad. We got to see what his motives are because the longer this season goes, the more it goes on, the more he's not seeming as nice of a blader as we think. It's starting to crack and show a little bit right now. But yeah, time's gonna definitely tell. All right. Bell holding up his cape. I wish I knew exactly what they were saying because it's not subbed yet. Like saying he's got some serious potential. He bursted Fafnir. Like, yeah, shows he's got some serious power now. Rashad, oh, he seems frustrated. He's like, ugh. He mentioned Bell. He's becoming more fascinated with Bell. So he's probably gonna go and challenge him because now he beat Free. And oh, she just shows up behind them. Hi, Vault. Something about BC Soul. Did she go to BC Soul? Maybe that's where Rashad knows her from. Who knows? We'll learn more about her, you know. But her name is Ilya. Oh, they all met up. Okay. Now Belle's bragging to Rashad like I managed to defeat three. I wonder if he's challenging. Is he challenging him to a battle? Like what was that? Oh, now she's skating up. Like, huh? I ran into you before. Yup, Ilya. All right. What is her last name? Ilya Mao? Is that it? Mao? Yeah, okay. Tell your dad happy birthday. I will. I'm gonna be sure to show him the video at the very end, you know, like the birthday gift to him from all you guys, you know. I'm gonna show him the video. I think they're gonna be honestly like dumbfounded by how many people are I'm already like shook. The last I saw it, there's like 30 comments on there. Um, and it's gonna be wild to see where it's at the end of the day. But yeah, so definitely stop by that video and just wish happy birthday if you haven't yet. I will be showing it to him at the end. But yeah, so Ilya Mao is her name. So with the I, definitely feeling Ifrit, like just how her bait is, because at least how it looked from the side, it had those uppercut points, but spinning to the right. Ifrit did so before, and that makes me so hype because I mean I too is the original Bay with liner. Anybody who doesn't know, Inferno, Ifrit, Magnum, liner. That's those are the parts for it. That's where we first saw liner. So hopefully they don't give it liner because I'd be like, bruh, why? Like no. But yeah, definitely hype for this Ifrit. Well, I hope it is Ifrit. Who knows? Is it Ifrit? Maybe. All right, Wonky is talking to Vault. So what? She did she train at BC Soul with Rashad? Walt did say BC Soul and Rashad. So maybe yeah, maybe she's been training there as well. Dude, I'm just so glad to see a full-fledged female blader right now, man. It makes me so happy. I wanted to see this with Gwen, but then Gwen being a boy, you know, of course. But still, Gwen's an epic character for sure. But yeah, man. Dude, I can't wait to see her in battle. It's gonna be sick, man. I already love her gimmick for sure. Like not just coming in being like, oh, a female blader, like the just her design, man, like the cat helmet, even just the design on the side of her eyes and such, just so cool. And being a full fledged rollerblade. I hope that they have a scene of her being like in a skate park and just doing some awesome tricks. You know, that'll be really really epic, man. Like just doing a backflip or something. Like they show where she trains. Maybe she goes out besides BC Soul and goes somewhere, and it's like a skate park, and then we see her shred throughout that park and do like a backflip or something. I'd love to see that, man. And then have like a stadium that's themed like a skate park. What kind of we've seen that before, like with the Hypersphere Stadium, something like that. With like a graffiti design or something. Dude, that would make me so happy. I would love that. But yeah, I just think that would be pretty cool. But let's see here. Got to see episode 22's preview. All right. Is it subbed? Let's see. The next legend will be defeated by the Demon King. Okay, so they did kind of translate it. no matter you are Oni or any other thing, the Demon King, a legend or any other thing, the Demon King will still make you cry. Oh, oh. Louis and Belle are meeting back up, and it's intense. Louis just looking right at him like, because you know Louis is going for some serious pair. He's going for the head with Belle because you know Belial did beat Long and this beat Rage, but now he's coming in with Guilty, and oh man, the intensity with that battle is gonna be epic, man. It's gonna be so sick. Ilya, what's your bay? Do they show it? Nah. Okay. Well, we get Bell versus Rashad. I could see this being a point where Rashad starts to snap because imagine he does lose to Belial again. You know, yeah, that would definitely make more sense. Well, he didn't. No, he beat Belial. That's right, he did beat Belial, but um, yeah, this time Bell trying to get his redemption and such, and then maybe he does beat him this time now having the S gear, and then maybe Rashad gets a little bit stronger, manages to beat the version with the S gear, but then he gets the L gear and then loses again, and then that just starts to show each of those battles starts to show Rashad slipping more and more and more and more. But yeah, okay. Let's see. Next time on Beyblade Burst, the Dynamite battle. Yo, her aura is sick. She's gonna battle. I think they're gonna show it off. All right, so much to talk about. Onigasha Battle Royale. Three, two, one, go shoot! Okay, it's gonna be a battle royale. They gotta show. That's the sprite of her bay. You think you're slick, TT? Hang on. And it used the claw. It used the claw move. Yeah, it was definitely a claw move. Okay, that was sick. All right, all right. Let's see here. Its avatar is revealed. Yeah, it's Magma Ifrit. Magma Ifrit's the name. Okay. So I'm just curious how they get the name Magma Ifrit. Was it like confirmed or something? I'm guessing like probably Cypress or Zanky or Drago. Someone did a video on it and probably found out like one of the upcoming episodes. That's my guess, anyways. Is it confirmed Magma Ifrit? So it is Ifrit. That makes me so happy because I too honestly had a lot of attack. Just the main thing being that it didn't have that recoil. Well, the points being too brittle to have that recoil. They definitely fixed it with the newer molds, like the black version, because the plastic wasn't as brittle. Like you guys know, the original I2, I don't have a good history with because I got that set, and then literally the first battle with the comparison with the three, my I2 broke, and it made me so upset. I was so upset. Like I was really, really mad. Like I finally got this new set and then broke. But yeah, so definitely hoping they give Ifrit its big time props. It's gonna have that big time upper attack. Not like how Longinus does, because Longinus has it where like it just goes like this way and it's more of like a swift upper attack. Like this is gonna be more just like big time jagged, like boom, boom, boom hits with it. Because that's how I2 was. But it also did have liner. I wonder what they're gonna put on this. Uh yeah, but Magma Ifrit is sick, man. Like, yeah. Just so glad that we're getting Ifrit. This is after dual layers. I think this shows right here, honestly, with Magma Ifrit, this shows we can't count anything out. Because Ifrit, honestly, I wanted to see those bays get used, like Ifrit, like Fenrir, like Phantom, you know, like those bays that we didn't see actual designs for, you know, get put into an actual bay in the show. Because some of them are really, really sick avatars and such. And honestly, Ifrit I thought was really cool. It was unique. It was different. And now actually getting Ifrit, that makes a lot of different possibilities, man. So yeah, they just had a bay that was originally a dual layer bay that we haven't seen since dual layers into a bay in the actual show. The first time we're seeing it, and that makes me really happy, man. I mean, that makes potential for other bays too, like Fenrir or Phantom. And if there's a Fenrir, I'll be so happy. I'll be so happy if they make a Fenrir. But regardless, I'm big time hype. And just thinking about it, if in this next episode they're gonna include that Ifrit, it's like I said before, they just put out the Spriggan set. on the 7th of this month. That leaves the whole rest of August, and usually it's every other month they put out a random booster. We got random booster 26 in June. Last month we got Valkyrie. This month it sets up not only getting the Spriggan set, but they release a lot in the summer. We also get a random booster. If they drop random booster 27 this month, and if they drop it around my birthday, I'm gonna lose it. Imagine if TT announces it and they're like, it will be released on the 29th of August. I will crap a brick. I'll lose my mind for real, man. But I definitely see it coming. I can see Magma Ifrit being the prize bay for this next random booster 27. So they'll probably put in another way of getting Ifrit. They'll put in another way of getting Magma. Um, yeah, and I can't wait to see the gimmick for it. Yeah, and also, I'm just hoping like with the next random booster, they just put in some pretty epic parts, like some parts we haven't seen a ton of. You know what I mean? Like some epic recolors, like a recolor of Rage would be really really cool. A recolor of Mirage would be really sick. Uh, yeah, even getting like a limit break system bay or something. It would be sick to see that in there. Like they put in parts for like Lucifer the End. That would be kind of cool because that would be another way of getting another drift. Uh, yeah, man. But definitely can imagine like possibly a random booster at the end of this month. It's just how the pattern is. It's the next month for it, and TT dropping Coro and them just being like, yeah, Magma E for it, random booster coming at the end of August. If it's the 29th, I'm gonna lose it, man. Or if it's really close to that time, yeah. But regardless, big time hype. Ifrit, hoping it has some serious attack because that was the main thing. It was an attack type before. Now I just got to see it fully upgraded and showing off the gimmick for it, that big time uppercut attack gimmick. But yeah, man, let's see here. Do you think a new Wyvern will come? Jet Wyvern was very bad. I can imagine it. I mean, Milwaukee has a Wyvern, and they hyped up Jet big time, but they haven't had him battle with Jet Wyvern. They only had him battle with it honestly once, even with like the debut for it, and it took multiple of them to knock it out. But I definitely could imagine an upgrade with it. What would I want to see, honestly, for an upgrade? I mean, having the free spinning gimmick, Jet's not bad. Jet is really defensive. It's honestly really strong. Use it with the right combo, it could be a beast for sure. It's shown by even my team battles. Um, and a round wasn't a bad choice for it either. It was honestly just the just driver. That's the main thing was the just driver. Um, Putting an actual good driver with like big time stamina, possibly some LAD, but serious defense with it. We haven't seen an atomic metal, and I would love to see that. Honestly, on Wyvern because Wyvern had atomic. We originally saw atomic with Arc Bahamut, but also, well, no, we saw no. It was originally on Wyvern. Atomic was, and then Bahamut also got atomic. So yeah, it would make perfect sense for it. Except just make atomic metal. Make it where it has the same not too good spring in it. That way it's not crazy OP or anything. But the ball in the center be instead of the plastic, it being a metal ball. So atomic metal would be awesome for it. It would give it big time weight. That defense would be up. The free spinning gimmick for it. Yeah, that would be really, really sick, man. Um, but I guess time will tell. But I think that would fit Wyvern honestly really well, and it would honestly be one of the best stock bays. I think if they did make an atomic metal and put it on there for sure. Plus, new driver, another metal driver. But yeah, I definitely see them putting Wyvern in the season. If not the season, maybe the next. But I hope we see a new Wyvern with the season because what sense does it make having Walkie battle Super King only one time and then not battle again with his Wyvern that they've hyped up big time power wise? But yeah, let's see here. Um, do you think the new? Well, I read that one already. Let's see. I personally want a new Lucifer Bay to come. Oh, for sure. Like, there's a bunch of characters I want to see come back, and anybody who knows, I've constantly said like this theory, you know, um, of possibly at the end being like a build up, like how the Nemesis Crisis was. I think that would be really, really sick. So having all the protagonists in it, having the absolute strongest bladers from the entire series in general. I mean, Shu Free and Louis are definitely in that category, hands down. But also characters that we haven't seen that got that big time development such we know they're strong. Like Phi, like Gwyn, like Delta, like Lane, even like possibly Heart's coming back, characters like that. Even Arthur would possibly come back as an evil character, and we get a build up like some absolutely insane blader like Rago level with like the Diablo Nemesis of Burst, and then he has like these other entities that have backed him. Uh, to get that power, everything leading up to this moment to get the ultimate Bay. And then you have the evils from the past, like Ashton or Theodore being a part of it, Eval being a part of it, Arthur being a part of it, all their brains being combined and supporting whoever the strong blader is. I feel like that would be an epic way to like have the end of the series is a build up like that because you have all these characters that you build up to that crazy level. Lane's definitely up there as well. Like I said, the characters I'd say big time that they've developed that far, that we haven't seen since the season where like they developed like that. Phi, Gwyn, Delta, Lane, honestly Hearts as well. Um, yeah, just a lot of bladers that have been like that, and seeing them all in one season, battling one another, having all these dream battles, all these big time and death battles. Like I love how we're getting the 1v1 battles with this season, and even some battle royales with it still. But yeah, imagine all those bladers. Some of them not even meeting each other actually in person in the show, facing off. And it'll be a full season of dream battles with that alone, because they're all really powerful bladers, and it's the absolute strongest, man. That's a season that would be big time hype. Yeah. Don't know if it'll be a plot for like the next season or anything, but I'd love to see some kind of plot like that. And I'll be wicked if it happened. But yeah. Anyways, let's see here. Um, Guilty long thoughts on Guilty. It's gonna be super sharp and the best. It's gonna have some insane attack for sure. I mean, it's got like two metal dragon heads for the core, four metal dragon heads on the outside, and then two uppercut attack points instead of like Rage having like the two big time uppercut attack points, like boom boom. They're split into two. Well, and now there's four, so it's like boom 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 boom. That's how it's gonna be. Yeah. And then the Karma disc, we gotta see. Well, the Karma disc, from the design of it, it looks like it has like 10 blades on it, like 10 fine blades on it. But anybody else getting the reference with it a little bit, the shape of it and its design, you can't tell me it doesn't kind of look like Nine, the original Nine disc. It kind of looks like that, which pays nod to obviously Louis' first Longinus, Lost Longinus. Um, yeah, it looks sick. And then having a metal, I think it's Metal Destroy that comes with it. It's cool seeing that. A little nervous because it's Metal Destroy, you know. So it's a big thing when it's like Metal Destroy as opposed to Destroy Metal. When you see the name Metal before the name of the driver, you see Metal before that, that means it's going to be the spring that has the metal in it. If you see the metal afterwards, so like Orbit Metal, Yard Metal, that means the part of the driver they're actually making metal, but it's going to have a regular spring with it with the regular plastic. So that depends, But Metal Destroy, it's going to have the metal lock for it, so it's going to be a little scary because long as his teeth, because metal drivers, people say, tend to wear down. Like mine haven't been too bad, but they tend to wear down the teeth of a bay because having that upspring, plus it just being metal. But yeah, man, let's see here. I feel like Guilty will be the heaviest bay for Beyblade Burst. At least at the current moment, I could definitely believe that. But I think it'll be the second heaviest because once the L gear gets on Belial, it'll probably be the heaviest at that point. But yeah, but definitely they're gonna make some bays that are gonna be heavier towards the end, man. And it's gonna be wild to see just how this series even develops that much more, man. Having these legends all in this, but they got to put in the other protagonists. We got to see how Bell interacts with them. Like how he interacts with Iga, how he interacts with Drum, how he interacts with Hikaru and Hyuga. I feel like they're not going to skip over the protagonists, and we're at least going to see all the other protagonists getting bays with this season, So imagine Dynamite Battle Dragon, Dynamite Battle Achilles, which is going to be a beast. You already know. Dynamite Battle Hyperion, Dynamite Battle Helios. It's going to be really cool to see all of them, but definitely TT's holding off on them because they don't need to focus on them right now. But yeah, Big time hype. Elgear has metal. Yeah, Elgear. I mean, it's for Longinus, so the Elgear, the three heads on it, like the dragon heads, but they're metal. It's gonna add additional weight and attack to Belial, and it's already getting so much stronger just having these gears attached. Like it has two attached to it now. Well, then having the S gear, that's gonna up it, and then having the V gear, yeah, man, then we're gonna have the perfect Belial. But yeah, I'm really interested to see just how the rest of this series is gonna go. It's gonna be really wild. Yeah, I just want to see that point where crap hits the fan. But the question is, what's gonna trigger that? Yeah. So, anyways, guys, you got any more questions? Feel free to ask. All that good stuff. Let's see here. Coral showed that perfect belly is 82 grams. That's a heavy boy. Yeah, that's definitely heaviest stock Dynamite Battle Bay, I think, for sure. Like a perfect Balio. It's not going to play any games at all. It's going to have some serious weight with it. But yeah. All right, man. Let's see. The driver alone, this is a bit of a yikes. Yeah, I mean, just Metal Destroy. Still cool that we're getting like a Destroy Metal, but well, Metal Destroy. I wish we got a Destroy Metal. Where it was Destroy Metal, where the free spinning part on the outside of the Destroy, they made that metal because it would up its stamina and LAD for sure. It would roll that much more just being metal. But yeah, maybe there's another season, then they'll do it. Yeah, they'll do the Destroy Metal. Like definitely want to see that. There's still some other tips that I'd love to see, like get metal versions. Like I said, like atomic metal, destroy metal would be another cool one. What are some other ones? I'm having a brain fart right now. I mean, revolve metal. Revolve metal. People might think it'll be a lot like low, but nah, they're completely shaped differently. The way low shape is not the absolute best, but imagine it actually being having the metal ring on the outside for revolve, because revolve is decent with the stamina and LED, but having that metal on the outside might make it even better. Liner metal. Oh, they better not give that to freaking Eford. I'll lose my mind. I'll be so triggered. But yeah, I mean, if they made a liner metal, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if I'd really hate it because it might make it where it actually spins a little bit better for the gimmick and it would add some additional weight. So that'd be kind of cool. If they would make it, they should just put it in a random booster. But yeah, as a gear is tanky. It looks tanky for sure, especially having the two different modes on it. It's going to be diverse. Like having some big time attack with it, but also the defense with the free spin, like how the 2B chassis was for World Spriggan. I thought that was really clever how it can flip like that and has like a similar gimmick. That's really really cool. But yeah, all right. So yeah, any last questions? Feel free to ask. Dang, it's going on 2 o'clock in the morning here. I mean, what time is it for you guys? It's 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, 1:42 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here. Yeah, a little late. Honestly, a bit sleepy, but yeah, I'll probably end up still filming a couple of battles after this because I got a couple to do. I've literally scheduled video. I've been on top of it, man. I've been cranking. I've been really motivated and cranking because, like I said, I don't play any games in August. Like I just go all the way, man. It's my birthday month. I just crank like an absolute insane person, even if I'm sitting adulting a lot. Because yeah, got a lot to put out. Um, but yeah, I got a few battles. Like I scheduled battles for yesterday. All the videos for today was Saturday. Yeah, all the videos today are scheduled. The videos for tomorrow, I was actually on break at my work. I was scheduling those. So I think I got a couple more to put out. But yeah, I just wanted to ask, do you see Pokemon? Oh, did I see Pokemon? I know there's a Pokemon Direct coming. I think it's on what, the 18th, and I'm really excited about that. Pokemon Direct. Yeah, that's always a good time. Might not be a Nintendo Direct, but still a Pokemon Direct is always really, really epic to see, and I wonder what else they're gonna announce. Probably talk about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Probably Legends Arceus, because in Legends Arceus there's definitely some, I don't know if they'll call them ancient forms of some Pokemon, but it definitely seems like there's some ancient forms for some Pokemon. and it's gonna be really cool seeing them. And then they'll probably make it where you can play that game, and then there'll be a way to transfer them into Pokemon Bank, and then you can get them in uh, like Sword and Shield. That'll be pretty cool. So yeah. Um, let's see here. So you try playing Pokemon Go. Like yeah, I play Pokemon Go a lot. I mean, I just hit level 39. I'm at 39 on Pokemon Go, trying to get to 40 so I can get some XL candies. You already know. Nintendo games are next level for Pokemon. Oh yeah, like Nintendo kills with Pokemon for sure. But yeah, I mean, you guys got any more questions? I mean, feel free to ask. I mean, even if it's about video games, I'll sit and talk about video games for a little bit because I'm big time hype for next year. What is it? Bomb Rush Cyber Funk. Okay, if you guys have not heard of this game, I know the name might sound weird, but like Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. Anybody who follows me on Instagram, also if you haven't followed me on Instagram, my Instagram is Kimbo underscore YT. You know, the little line that's underscore, but Kimbo underscore YT. Pokemon TCG, I'm not much into TCG because I already spending money on Bays and Bakugan. You already know. Hits the wallet hard enough. Yeah, and it'll be insane getting into Pokemon because they have insane amount of cards for sure. Yeah, but Bomb Rush Cyberfunk is it's basically like a retro themed graffiti rollerblading skateboarding game, and it's inspired by a game called Jet Set Radio Future and Jet Set Radio, well, Jet Grind Radio, then Jet Set Radio Future, but the Jet Set Radio series. The series was popular back like well, Jet Grind Radio came out in like 2000 something like that, 2000 2001, but Jet Set Radio Future came out in 2002 with the original Xbox. It was also like my parents got me the original Xbox when it first came out in '02, right after we moved. Yeah, and I played that so much. They got rid of my Nintendo 64 though, and I was really, really upset. Like I was mad as a kid, dude. I was so upset when they got rid of my 64. My Tony Hawk Pro Skater was on there. Like I had Donkey Kong 64, Mario 64, all beat, and yeah, they're like, nah, you got a new game. And I was so upset as a kid. But anyways, that's besides the point. But I played those games a lot. Like, you basically run around as a part of a group called the GGs, spraying tags all over town, fighting other gangs and such, and just challenging them to battles and stuff, and marking your territory and your turf and such. And then they slowly join your group, and then you're facing off against, like, the government official who ends up being, like, kind of insane and trying to just take over all of Tokyo. And it's futuristic Tokyo, too. It was like 2024 or something like that, like that year, like which is pretty wild because it's really soon in real life. But yeah, man. Anyways, it's the same producer, I believe, at least with the music and such, and I think kind of the same producer behind it, and a lot of the same team and they got inspired by it's basically like kind of the reboot of Jet Set Radio Future. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk, and just seeing the trailer for that made me go insane. I didn't even know that the trailer came out 4 months ago, but I saw it this time because Nintendo actually put it on their YouTube site, on their YouTube channel, and I'm still shook. I'm really hyped for that. I'm excited for Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm really excited for Breath of the Wild 2. That is the game I'm waiting for big time. And I'm really excited for Splatoon 3. Next year is shaping up to be how 2017 was for video games. And 2017 was epic for sure. Because we got the Switch, and then like, Mario Odyssey and a bunch of other games coming in and such. And imagine they put out a new Mario, like Super Mario, yeah, like Mario Odyssey 2. That'll be pretty sick. But yeah, it's shaping up to be a really good game for video games, at least for Nintendo. I mean, in general, there's gonna be really good games coming out next year. And if they drop a Mario Odyssey 2 or something like that, it's over, bro. It's over. Like, yeah, it's gonna already be a really good year. But this year's not over, so they have a lot more they can announce in this last. It's crazy to think, man. This last quarter of the year. Like, yeah, well, this last third. We've gone through 2/3 almost of the year. This year's been flying by, dude. Time's been going by insanely quickly, and it's like, holy crap. Like, wow. Let's see here. Wait, let's see here. What if Bell breaks Rashad's Valkyrie? Oh, that would make him snap. For sure. If it actually, like, broke because it can take the power. If that happens, that will be the point where Rashad snaps and he fully turns evil. No doubt about it. Um, yeah, man. Even just thinking about that, like that would be pretty wicked. Maybe that'll be the point where he turns, but we gotta see a break happen with the season, you know. But the question is when. But I definitely the character who's the most at risk is Bell because every single protagonist before him has had their bay broken. That's just the fact of burst, you know. Um, yeah. So Bell, better watch out, man. But yeah, you are amazing, yo. Div, you are amazing. Definitely appreciate you. Really a kind person, not gonna lie. I try my best to be, you know. People just poke buttons, you know. But yeah. 1:42 a.m. here too. Oh yeah. All right. So you're in the same time zone. Very curious to see how much Longinus weighs stock. It's gonna be up there. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like what? I don't know. Would it be too far fetched to say like 70 something grams for it with how much weight they're gonna put in? I mean, Metal Destroy. Um, I imagine they're gonna make the Karma disc really heavy. Guilty in general is gonna have a lot of weight with it because four metal dragon heads. Longinus, the core has metal dragon heads. Oh man, it's gonna weigh a ton. It's gonna be an absolute monster. But yeah, it's not gonna burst easily because having the dash with it. Because I mean, Metal Destroy is still basically a dash driver with more weight. But yeah, man. Uh, yeah. So, any final questions? Feel free to ask. Just I guess last call. I'd be surprised if it wasn't close to 80 at the very least, to be honest. Unless Karma turns out to be light. I mean, yeah, I could definitely see it being in the 70s for sure. Like, yeah, definitely. Let's see, get these off. Don't really need these anymore. Do do do. All right, very good. Love those headphones though. Absolutely legendary, man. Totally honored to have them. They're the bakugan headphones. They just kind of broke in the middle. They're a little brittle, so taped them, but it's all good. Let's see here. So far, DB has been following the basic formula of burst seasons, kinda, but kinda not, because every season has, of course, that build up, and then the new character getting kind of whooped, and then getting stronger, and then beating some of the legends or stronger bladers. Which yeah, we're seeing that formula, but already some things have switched up with that formula. One being Rashad having the same bay as another character, and AKA in this case Vault. You know, I mean, Vault had Brave, he had Brave. Well, has Savior, he has Savior. Um, so that being one thing that's definitely different is seeing that makes things that much more interesting. And also a powerful female blader who has her own bay. So glad to see that. So that's two things that already switched this up. And also the factor of it being season six. And we've never gotten in this territory with Beyblade before having a season six. So it's like we can't even fully predict how things are gonna go. Can imagine like a couple things we can predict. Obviously, like Louis coming in and such, we know that's coming. Um, Even with the next episode. So they're gonna hype up Guilty. We're gonna probably see Ilias Bay, like her Ifrit, and like I said, if it comes out this month, I'll be so hyped. Um, but yeah, after that, we'll be into like a dead zone again, like the mystery zone, the Twilight Zone, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to know exactly what's going to be going on, especially just this many seasons deep. So I'd say the only predictable things is a few bladers coming in, their bays, of course. Um, Possibly Ballio getting broken. The question is by who. Um, yeah, man, those are like the big time things we can kind of see happening with this, and then an evil blader coming in and just yeah, causing a bunch of trouble. And the only one, if it's any of the bladers that are already in this, if they're not just gonna be a blader they bring in, definitely Rashad's starting to get to that point a bit. Yeah, I can't wait to see like if he does turn into a full big bad of the season. I can't wait to see like his aura and such when he unleashes it. But yeah, man, anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this off. Definitely tired. Gonna go and get some rest. Well, I'm gonna do a couple of videos. I might just do one. I'll probably do one tonight and then finish the other ones tomorrow and then go adult. All that good stuff. Got a bit of time before I have to go adult. But yeah, man. So stay tuned for a bunch of videos. A lot are gonna be coming. Again, thank you guys so much for wishing my Pops a happy birthday. I'll be showing him the video at the end of the day. But plenty of videos coming out every 2 hours. I'll just say this. Starting at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You already know how it goes. It's how I've been doing it for a while. Every 2 hours, a video going out. And it's going to be even more for you to see tomorrow and then also Sunday. So, yeah, definitely stay tuned. A lot of stuff coming, dude. Been cranking like a madman, and we're just getting started. You already know. Cranking all the way out to my birthday, all the way throughout this month. And usually it's beginning September where I slow down and just take a little bit of a breather and a little bit of a break. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to slice that like button down below. Let me know how I did. If you're new to my channel, definitely be sure to subscribe for some epic content because I upload daily. And if you haven't already, be sure to ring that bell by my channel name to be notified whenever I upload a video. Also, it's a little spoiler alert right now if you don't know, because the shirt I'm wearing. I mentioned it with the happy birthday, but yeah. Shadow Strike shirt. Yeah. Shadow Strike tank top. You'll see more of it later on. I actually got an unboxing video coming on it. But yeah. Anyways, guys, till next time, it is your boy Kimbo signing off. See you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Till then, stay awesome and cool. Shoot. I'm up out of here.